So time for a Pool C clash. This should be a very interesting game between two very fast and skillful teams. Sri Lanka wearing their new outfit. It's almost a lime green now. Playing right to left. Susantha there and shot. Very powerful player. Scored 2 tries against the UAE earlier today. And they'll be taking on Thailand in their yellow. So look for a very wide-ranging game. And this to decide the winner of Pool C. Thailand beating UAE only 24 points to 14 earlier today. UAE putting in a good performance. In Sri Lanka though, UAE couldn't match them, 55 points to 7. So Marija kicks off. The ties go high through Punjabi. And on Punjabi goes to the nice speculative kick. And they'll get a penalty back. Early tackle there from the Sri Lankans. So a penalty for the Thais. I'm sure they'll be stung into action after that performance from this morning's game. Down 14-0 at one stage against the UAE. They managed to peg their way back. And here's the sizzling run of Piravit. Another advantage here for Thailand. And they'll play the penalty straight away. Referee deciding no advantage. So it's Apachai. Gives it to Sirachai. More chais than an Indian tea room in the Thai team. But it's a collapse maul there. Sri Lanka getting around the ball carrier.
Great start to Thailand. Yeah, Mike, with multiple facets, has taken him right into the Sri Lankan 22. But the Sri Lankans really held back and just held on to their defence and just were quite patient and not allowing any holes to the Thai to get through.
Well, as we know, the Sri Lankans can sting you from anywhere, so if they get a good clean scrum win here, they'll look to attack. It's Marija who goes through. He just gets caught slightly behind the advantage line. Saranga though, he won't have any issues with getting over the advantage line, that's for sure. Big strong player. Fadzil. Come on Malinga, the Indian crowd say. Always thinking of cricket. Here's Surya Bandara, one of the stars from Sri Lanka. And this is one sport where the Sri Lankans aren't little brothers to the Indians, that's for sure. Sri Lanka ranked 3rd equal in Asia at the moment. Chaturanga gets it wide to Herath. Alarm bells will go off anytime Herath's get the ball. He's got power and pace. Chaturanga takes the hit and slaps it back to Marija. No support though, and Surya finally comes to his aid. Surya Bandara with a beautiful run at pace off his left foot, and through he goes, the little danger man, Surya. Punjabi gets the ball in. Up to the winger. Surachai. Well, Punjabi will be penalised there. I was going to say he was lucky to get away with that, but it well, injury is a good excuse for a bit of a breather for everybody. You can see the hands on hips and players gasping for breath. Caught behind. That's a cricketing term to use in Sri Lankan games. Dino, well done. So would you say at 7-0 down that the Thais are on a sticky wicket? Or I've got your stumps now, haven't I?
the third umpire.
So Surachai. Oh, beautiful ball to Nutanong. He's got some pace, looks for support. Kumquat again. He's been close a few times now. Kumquat, oh, nice handoff from Kumquat.
I think he's making a net from the chip over break he made before. Well done.
He's a mercurial player, Kumquat. We've seen him quite brilliant at times and then at others on the end of the sharp end of the stick. He's got 44 points for the series himself, though, Kumquat. We first saw him at the Division 1 tournament in Sri Lanka last year. He played very well. Difficult conversion attempt to tie the scores. And it's just gone to the left. The wind won't bring it round. So that's half time. The Thais very willing in this game. Certainly a different team than the one we saw take on the UAE. And there's the crowd. They've been brilliant and appreciative today. And great to have them along, learning the basics of rugby, watching the best players in Asia.
Yeah, hopefully that the word gets on the street around Mumbai, and I'm sure it will be a fairly packed house tomorrow.
So score at half time. Sri Lanka 7, Thailand 5. So score at half time, Sri Lanka 7, Thailand 5. Well, the Thais doing well to stay in touch. They played Sri Lanka in the quarterfinals of the Thailand leg of the HSBC Asian 7 Series, losing 26 points to 0. So they'll be pretty happy with their efforts so far, only 2 points behind at half time. Lovely afternoon here at the Bombay Gymkhana. The sun's sliding slowly down. It's a beautiful high kick-off from Kumquat, and it's Saranga who takes it well. And away goes Saranga. Well, they can't drag him down yet. In fact, I think they've given up. Apichai just cutting off the angle there. So good individual work from Southeth Saranga, who has had his fair share of rugby here in India, played at the Commonwealth Games a couple of years ago, forged a good friendship with some of the New Zealand players, including DJ Forbes, one of his favourite players.
Just had great height, physicality, and then showed just brute strength to get out of that arm by the Thai players. So well done to him. And just an added bonus, showed a little bit of pace as well.
Oh, that's a beautiful kick from Marija. Managed to slot that one from the sideline, and Saranga missed the first leg of the series in Malaysia, and they were obviously a bit light on experience in the forward pack, and he's come in at short notice and obviously been working on his fitness a bit in the last couple of weeks. Got some fresh legs on in the forward pack as well. Jason Disaniaka comes on. Showing there's some bright young stars coming through for Sri Lankan Sevens rugby. Also look out for your Shehan Patirana, who will probably make an appearance later on. Chaturanga tapping the ball down, but it wasn't straight from Suri. If you're watching on YouTube, live streaming, great to have you along, and don't forget Hong Kong will play Malaysia. Humvee, you with me? I've got some troubles. Dino's got his mic.
Yep, just my little microphone's back on again, and yeah, looking forward to that one with the association between the two countries over the last few years in Asia. So, quite exciting one to commentate on.
Dino having lived in KL and Hong Kong in the last 15-20 years. This game's poised at 12 points to 5, so Thai's still within striking distance. Rija. It's it to Leonage.
Here's a 3-on-1 situation here.
Here's Jason Dissanayaka for a big man. He's got some pace. Apichai is struggling to stay with him again. Apichai just herding him into the corner. Dissanayaka decides he's had enough of that, pops it into Chaturanga, who runs it in under the post. Nice work from Dissanayaka, and that will make the kick a lot easier for Marija. Unselfish play there from the young 19-year-old Navy club player.
Yeah, Sri Lanka's just seeming to get their rhythm at the moment, haven't they? And conversion is great, and that's keeping the ball alive and keeping away from that contact area.
So 19 points to 5. Some substitutions coming off the bench for Sri Lanka. I think it's Hapugoda, who we saw in the first game, score a try. His debut in the series, and they switch again. They did this earlier in the first half to great effect. Herath is a one-on-one with Nuftanung, and they've got the turnover, so that's what they wanted from the kick-off. Marija, nice step from Marija. Looks for his support, it's Leonage. Chaturanga. A little sloppy pass there though from Chaturanga, but Surya just slipping out of the tackles. Oh, not a comfortable pass there for Surya to deal with. In fact, it was Chaturanga who had to tidy up the mess. So we'll play a scrum, Thailand ball.
Well, under Thailand, they had the opportunity for counter-ruck with one added, the second and the third cause havoc for a turnover and breakdown.
Surchai set to put the ball in. Suri just letting him know that he's there.
Go!
Surchai putting the ball on the back foot, but Sri Lanka have been penalised here for offside. Surchai gets the call from a runner cutting on the inside. Too many numbers out here. Kumquat, well, he's got two outside him. One of them, there's every reason why they cannot, or why they can compete. We saw some good performances from India today, and they're just starting to get a hang of the game. Sri Lanka with their very popular following in secondary schools rugby have become a strong